Hello and a good evening. How are you? Oh, I'm good. Let me just finish, or shall I say, let's just start with a word of prayer. Lord, thank you for such a good day. Thank you for allowing me to be able to stream. Thank you for the stream. Let me get a fair amount of work done and let a bunch of people come in and take a look, ask some questions, have a good chat, and all that. So, thank you in your name. Amen. Okay, so we are on. What page are we on? Let's see. Okay, we got that done, or somewhat done last time. So that means we're on page 18. Okay, so last time we finished up this, we got this done a little better. Hey, Alcott, can I pray I have success? Yeah, for sure. Or we'll do that at the end of the stream. For sure. I will pray that hopefully good things come of that. For sure. Okay, so now we need a donkey or a horse. I did get some donkey pictures. Now this is a more modern cart, obviously, as you can see the wheels. So the harness and all that might be a lot more modern, I'm not sure. But I want it more of a straight on view for the donkey. So we're gonna go around the donkey. We'll copy it and we'll bring it into lesser known Bible stories. We'll put it up here for now. It is with a tabletop gaming company. That would just be fantastic. Well, that sounds great for you. Okay, so. Hey, Mike. Thanks for stopping by, saying hi. Yeah, everybody, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and share it out if you can, depending on what social media you have. Okay. These guys aren't straight on. The closest one that's straight on is this one in the... Actually, these two in the middle are both fairly straight on. So we'll copy both of them. At least the heads are. And it might be a head that I want. Control C. Let's go back here. Okay, so we'll take that out. We don't need that now. That's really in your face. That is a donkey that is in your face. So, have you decided what articles you're reading tonight yet, Mike? Okay, that one's not exactly straight on. The head is a little bit straight on, which I like, but let's have it in conjunction with the body. And again, I thought when I was getting this, I thought that it was more straight on. It's fairly straight on, but this probably not the right one for what we're looking for. This is a different angle, and this definitely has part of something on that might be needed. So we'll see. Okay, let's get that one down there. Put that in there. Take that away. We already got that. Let's see. You know what? I am going to take this one just because I have nothing to show me any sort of harness or whatever that would be possibly attached. From 2000, over 2,000 years ago. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just go with this donkey here at the moment. We'll hide all these other ones unless I think I need. Go down to here. We'll open. Oh, and we needed to get something for the tribute, so we'll have to come back for that. Okay, so let's move the donkey a little too. Hey Lorenzo, how are you? It's been a while. Oh, you know what? I haven't shared this out myself. I want others to share it. Oh, I need to share it myself as well, don't I? Post. Oh, the X is working now. Okay, let me just put the link in here. Okay. Hello, Lorenzo. Keeping up with center places. I'm so. The weather keeps changing. Of course it does. That's what weather does best. Changes. Okay, so we're gonna reduce the opacity on those two guys. And then Ehud, the other guy, we're just gonna take them out for now. You gain your gain appears to be a bit too high on your mic, but the screen looks good. Okay. Everybody is different for. How am I now, Lorenzo? I swear, it didn't used to be so windy outside. I wouldn't say it's got windier. Sometimes it's windier than other times. Okay, so, and let's make sure we're not color doing green lines. Much better. Probably slightly too quiet. Okay. How's that? Is that any better? I hate the fact that this thing is there. You sound great. Well, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Lorenzo, did you see my video that I just did put up a couple days ago? It was about 2 minutes and 20 seconds. No, not the guacamole video. That's on the other channel. I mean the one on this channel. Okay, I got to play. I got to play it. I can play it here. Media. Should be able to play it here. Yeah, but do. Hey, here's some foresight. We'll make it really big. Then we'll bring it back to the beginning. Hopefully you'll be able to hear a bunch of 4-second clips that I played around with Vidu AI. It's an animation program. As you can see, some of this is I just gave it reference the first little bit and tried to tell it what I wanted, and I came up with some interesting stuff, so I thought it would share it with you. Hopefully you like it. And then I just gave it a couple still images that I gave it the comic covers, so that'll be coming. You can hear me, and you probably can hear the thing in the background. Covers that the test time gives you 80 credits, ones that and as long as you stick with you can do text and video, which costs 12 credits, but everything else costs 4, so 80, I guess 20 clips possibly. And then I just gave it some comic pages from Canadian Shield 1 and saw what it would 40 do and 40 10 very interesting concepts what it did, and very weird somewhat. So yeah, I got what you meant. And then next to last is going to be me trying to get it to I like how they put hordes on them here. Panels of Canadian Shield 1. But if I get the standard thing, which I'm planning, if when I get my hard drive back, and zoomed in on certain parts of the panel $8 a month. So yeah, American. It's very you get 200 clips. Even one, I just gave it a text of what. There are multiple Ricks now. No, just multiple Ricks talking because I'm talking about. This video was going on that I put up on YouTube. Putting them in and seeing what it was. Sorry if I'm confusing you. And none of these are necessarily in the order that I created them on the AI, so hopefully you will enjoy all this. So thanks for watching. It's been great having you watch this. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Well, this isn't my present hard drive. This is a hard drive. I'm talking about the hard drive that got messed up just after my mom died. Joshua. I've got it in for repair. Or recovery of the data. So what do you think of that, Lorenzo? Well, forget about all the talking, the clips. The pictures. What do you think with the animation of Canadian Shield and a few other characters coming to life, in a sense? Well, it's not about. It's the data that I need to get off of it, not that eye is messed. Uneven quality. I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, in a sense. Yes, it was animation. 4 second clips. But, that's not bad for testing and not getting everything. Like, those were 4 second clips. And the paid version, you get 8 second clips. So, yeah. Animate does mean come to life. So, yeah. You place so many images in blend. You place so many images in blend, mid shot, or long view. Why can't you do a close up? Because that wouldn't go with what I'm doing. What's said in the scripture. Like, what can I need to bring it up here. Uh, uh, okay. So we are on, I believe, the second page of this. Let me go get to Ehud. So that what I have for page No, this is page 3. This is from Judges, chapter 3. The story of Ehud begins at verse 12. I think we are on verse 14 and 15. You got a page of 1 almost. Yes, well, let's see. Page 3. The Israelites were subject to Eglon, king of Moab, for 18 years. So that is panel 1. And again, the Israelites cried out to the Lord. Panel 2. Not showing all of them. I'm just showing. And they gave him a deliverer, Ehud, a left-handed man. Panel 3. So I'm showing, because I'm figuring he is some sort of a blacksmith, metalsmith, however you want to say, whatever sort of smith, he's working with metal, heating it up and bending it to his will. So I'm showing him doing that with hammering with his left hand. And yes, this is before King Saul. So that is page or panel 3. And then it says the son of Jerah the Benjamite. So I'm showing him and his dad. Well, you presume bronzesmith. We're not told. Neither am I. You assume just because of the possible time period. Bronzesmith. So I'm not saying 100%. You can believe that. That's up to you. I don't care. He works with metal. That's all I know. And then the last panel, panel 5, is the Israelites sent him a tribute to Eglon, king of Moab. Well, I'm not worried about that at the moment. That's so I'm showing, although you only see 2 guys there at the moment, I'm showing 4 guys taking a tribute to him with a donkey pulling a cart full of the tribute. Yes, that is important information. That is why I'm trying to show him hammering something that's metal, that's hot, with his left hand. I could have just had him holding up his left hand. I tried to make it a little bit more interesting. How about the donkey cart walking to the left? Walking right. Well, I'm not sure whether it's gold thing, whatever. I'm not sure what the tribute is. The tribute could be food. It could be a combination of fruits, vegetables, and some sort of treasure. I don't know what the tribute is. I might look that up. I just thought this view of having everything walking towards you would be a better view. I thought it would be a lot more 3-dimensional. Yeah, well, I'm trying to convey an image from the story. I'm not trying to be necessarily super dynamic. If it ends up super dynamic, what you're talking to me is more boring than what I'm doing here. A side view of it, of going left to right. It's like a 2D video game. That's your point of view, not mine. Walking left to right is like a 2D video game. This is actually coming at me. Coming towards, coming from the horizon. Good for you. No, your view is not right. Well, in your eyes it's right, but not in my eyes. And I'm the one doing this, so I'm the one in charge of doing this. It's my vision of what I'm reading. Can you tell me why him being left-handed is important information? Because, well, in the... Okay, then you draw up a page out, send it to me of verse 14 and 15, what you would do. And I will judge it, and I'll let everybody else judge it, and we'll see who they think is better. But as for left-handed, of course, as you know, very few people are... Is the donkey left-toothed? I don't know. Very few people are left-handed. And in this thing, he does slay the king. He has his sword that he's crafted strapped to his right thigh. So I guess the king really isn't expecting a left-handed, doesn't know that he's left-handed, and it wouldn't expect him reaching to his left to be drawing a sword to kill the king. Oh, that's the most I can surmise. The Bible says he's left-handed because it's not normal or not the usual thing, however you want to say it. Okay, my first drawing of a donkey. Okay, so we're going to use another picture here. Yeah. Cancel. Gotta have the right. Okay, so let's see whether we can add some of this. Now, of course, this guy. This is from a picture. As you can see, this is got a modern day cart axle. So I'm not sure how much of this gear would be from back then. So I'm going to try and minimize the gear on the donkey here. So we'll have the thing over the snout like that. And we'll have the thing going back from there. And from there. And why put in the effort to a doll layout? Because I'm trying to draw what I see described in the verse. And it's somewhat vague. And it's vague, but it's not vague. Okay, so let me put EHUT. Let me take that out. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I get you, Lorenzo. There we go. Now, there's a lot of stuff I need to erase, like lines and all that. That's making this confusing. Um, I know there's the tribute there. I'm not sure how high the tribute is going to be. I think the donkey at this point would be blocking it. I might have to make the cart a little bigger. For us to see the cart. I gotta work with the cart, I will say a little bit. But this is, the beginnings. This is like my second pass at this. because I got everything basically in, sort of mapped out. Okay, so now we are on page, what I call page 4. I've divided it into 3 panels. It is I guess panel 3 I might keep it the same, I might not. I might. I'm trying to figure out what I could do different, but so anyways, what we have is panel 1 is this page is verses 16 and 17. The first 2 panels are verse 16, and the third panel is 17, verse 17. Now the first 2 panels are, well, the first panel is, now Ehud made a double-edged sword about a cubit long. Now he's making it, so this is where I get the idea that he could be some sort of metalsmith. Because I figure he would have to have some sort of knowledge about smithing to make himself a sword of any quality, whether it's good, bad, or in between. And then panel 2, he's strapping it to his under his right thigh, under his clothing. And then panel 3, which is verse 17, he presented the tribute to Eglon, king of Moab, who was a very fat man. Which we showed him as a very fat man in, or hopefully we've showed him as a very fat man in the previous page in the first panel. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring our version of Ehud here. So we can have it to our drawing. We'll save that. Okay, so let's, you know what, we're going to take those off. We're going to So, you know, I did do this before I knew what I was, a lot of things about him, or that I was considering about him. Oh, yeah, and let's see. That's the other thing. We got a bunch of pictures for a blacksmith shop. Now, I tried a lot of things to get. This could be one that we could use It has some wood there. I'm not sure how. This says blacksmith or metalsmith use stove for large forge making, ancient iron, armor, steel, metal, antique weapons, and local. So we could use whatever we are seeing here. I'm not sure. Let's go over them from the beginning of them. This could be nice. This would be a nice little small setup. Open air a little bit. So I like this. So I'm going to bring this into our lesser known Bible stories, and we're going to put that there. Bring it down. Okay, so that's the one we just got. We don't need to save it. Now this says prehistoric man, Iron Age, blacksmith, science source. I like this, but it seems a little too open. Maybe it's in a cave. I don't know. It's just not what I picture Ehud, how I picture Ehud working. Now, I like this image. It might help me draw better. Of course, this guy is right-handed instead of left-handed, so I'm going to have to make sure I do that. So I am actually going to grab this one, and I'm going to bring it in here as well. For some reference. Now this one is nice too. I like this. So we're going to bring it in. Maybe we'll try and combine a couple of these. This seems to have a combination of that other one, but with a lot of swords or whatever hanging up, a lot of various tools or whatever. But I don't think we're going to grab this picture. It's the same one, basically the same one again. Although this is nice. This could be a really nice one too to use. There's that one that we seen earlier, but in black and white. And the one we started with, which I'm not very fond of. Okay, so it looks like we're going to hide this for now. Hide that. Hide that. I think I'm going to get rid of this first one because I like this other one better. Okay, so let's, you know what, let's do two things. A, let's make Ehud a little smaller. And let's make this picture a little bigger so we can see a lot more details. Okay, so I like this oven stove where he would heat stuff a lot. So that's going to be the background. Okay. So let's create a folder. We'll call it background. So how is everybody doing? Well, everybody, I think, answered that. How was everybody's day? What did people do today? I did stuff. I made smartachinis. I ate some smartachinis. Okay, so we're gonna have this. Okay, so then we want ledge here. And there. Comes up and down. And then we have all our bricks in here. Da 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 da. I'll call him back after. Okay, and then we want this thing. That. All the stones in there. Okay, so we're not going to be able to see in there very clearly, so we'll make that black. We'll make some of this black. We're not going to see in there very clearly. Do 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 do. Okay, so do we have this post right here? Oh, we got the bellows right there. I gotta figure out how to put the bellows in here good. We have this post here. We're going to put the post right there. Okay. We'll do... We're going to call this folder work area. So basically, I'm going to probably try and do a version of this anvil with this tree stump because I like that where I'm not sure whether there's a step up to this or not because that seems a bit high for an anvil and all that, but I like all these pieces around the side that probably the blacksmith or the metalsmith would use, punch holes or whatever. I think that's fairly neat. So I'm going to take this old drawing out. I'm going to move this picture up. Over here. Okay, so we're going to bring this to come down. Let's see there. There we go. It looks like everybody's... Is anybody still here? Or did everybody leave? Has everybody hit the like button? Everybody just stopped chatting all of a sudden. Somehow I think I need to make this bigger, or these pieces smaller. Or maybe a bit of both. Small hammers here. Okay, so that's not too bad. We need to work on it, of course. Let's get that picture down because we want to try and get the anvil in now. And we need to see the animal. Okay, so let's come down to here. There we go. There we go. Not too bad. Not too shabby, Abby. Obviously, it needs to be drawn a little better, or a lot better. Okay, so I'm gonna take that out. I like the one with the guy in it. That doesn't have the guy. Is this one? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go around on him. And I'm going to cut him out. Control X. Control X. Control V. There we go. And we'll make him a little smaller. Smaller, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 no. Did I? Ah, Control Z. There we go. Almost. The work I did on the thing almost went. Yeah, we will skip. Okay, so I'm gonna scratch my back. Oh yeah, that feels good, 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 good. Yeah. Okay, we're done that. Okay, so what we'll have, you know what, since he's a left-handed guy, I'm not sure whether it would matter or not. Probably wouldn't. I'm going to transform. Oh, I'm gonna flip that horizontally. Almost as if he has to work at the opposite angle. Yeah. Uh, Now, in this part, although we're showing Ehud here working, I don't think we're just going to show him with a little less clothes on. In other words, we're going to have Ehud with a bare chest. Because, you know, working with these bellows and all this is going to be really hot. He's holding on to some sort of tongs there as he's. Okay, so I think that looks a lot better, that whole scene. we probably need to put something in this right side. But that's easy enough to add some detail. The room seems to have a little bit more life there. Okay, so we're going to hide that. And now we got Ehud here. Okay, so I'm not sure what we're going to have him be putting his foot up on here. Maybe we'll just have it as a rock. There we go. Did I stop streaming or something? No, I'm still here. 4 likes, that's nice. Nobody's chatting anymore. Oh well. Well, you know what? Let's see his leg because okay, so okay. Let's see what it looks like without that. Okay, not too bad. Let's. I'd like to get this page done today, anyways. I think I might have to do a bunch of this stuff on various layers. I think that looks slightly better. Okay, let's. Okay, let's move this head out of the way of this one frame. And let's come down to here. Let's do first frame or folder, and it will be E HUD. And then we will have thing in there. put this, we'll go across like that. Let's see. We'll create another folder. Tribute. So right now, all I've got is a tribute being like a box. Because I don't know what else to do for it. I should make it some fancy box for sure. But this way I can... Okay, so let's see what this... Not too bad. Could be better, but again, it's about improving upon what was there, and I think we've done that. So we got 4 panels done tonight. Obviously, we need to put some sort of background in the second panel here, and probably some sort of background in the third panel as well. But we, like I said, we've improved upon each of these panels so far. I think I'm going to end a little early tonight. Doesn't seem like anybody... Well, we had some people for a while, and then, well... Shortly after a certain disagreement happened, everybody seemed to leave. So next week, we're going to try and make sense of all this, which is basically we're going to have Eglon here. The other carriers of the tribute taking off. Ehud. I'm not sure what he's supposed to be doing there. Then they reach the standing stones. We're going to have Ehud walking the opposite way to the rest of his guys. And then we're going to have Ehud coming before the king again, saying, hey, I got a secret message for you. It's a little on point. And then the king saying, get the hell out of here to his guards. So that's what we're going to work on next week. We might get to the page beyond, which is him stabbing him. I don't know yet. That's going to be possibly hard page. So yeah, thanks for everybody stopping by, everybody hitting a like, sharing, and all that stuff. We'll catch y'all later. Oh, let's pray. I'll say any prayer requests. I know Elk had one earlier. I will honor praying for that because I said I would, and I even would, even if I hadn't said I would. I'm not gonna not pray for somebody because of a disagreement. So anybody else while I'm praying can put in a prayer request. But here we go. Lord, thank you for the stream. Thank you for what I was able to get accomplished. And please, I pray for Elk's potential job, that you make something of that for him as the application was sent in. You know, let his resume be above the rest, you know, Lord, as he's trying to get this job. So, yeah, be with him and be with everybody else in the chat. Help them out in their daily lives. Help me out in my daily life. And thank you very much for what I was able to get accomplished today. In your name. Amen. God bless. See you all whenever. Love you all. God bless.